Welcome back to another Film Geek video, and welcome back to another Loved Again Media unboxing. Now, before I get things started today, just a couple of things. First off, happy Friday the 13th. I'm hoping I have this uploaded in time. I'm filming it earlier in the day, so I'm hoping I'm able to get this up. Charming and Amy and I went out of town for the week. It's her birthday week, so we decided to go out and have a little bit of fun. So that's why I've only put up the one new movie review. And when we got back home from our trip, look at this was in the mail. Loved Again Media. So I was like, you know what? I don't feel like getting out the door and going to see a movie today, but I do want to check out what's inside that box. So here we go. Oh, one more thing too. Earlier today, my little celebration for Friday the 13th, I decided to get myself a tattoo. I'll try to put up a picture here. Let's see if it puts up or not. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyways, the ink parlor is the tattoo parlor that I like to go to the most. My friend Rachel, she owns the shop. Really great artists that work there. They were doing a special for Friday the 13th, so I decided to go down there and contribute to local businesses. Well, all right, guys. How about we get this here unboxing started, all right? I gotta loosen it up here a little bit before we go. All right, here we go. God, you know what? I am hoping with, Halloween coming up here soon, I'm really hoping that I'm getting some more spooky, scary movies inside this sucker this time around. I mean, not that I haven't. It is one of my genres that I chose for this. Oh, you know what? I also forgot, before we actually get diving in here, I also forgot one other thing. You might notice the shirt that I'm wearing. Charming Amy got me a special gift for Friday the 13th. Check this out. I'm going to stand up so you can see it better. You can kind of make out what's going on here. Here we go. It is a Friday the 13th Hawaiian style shirt. And all of the print on here is different movie posters from the Friday the 13th films. What a wonderful wife I have, right? It's her birthday week, and she bought me a shirt. I got her something. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Everything's good, but still, isn't that great? What a wonderful wife. All right, let's get this started. Here we go. Oh, they're on top like that again, so I'm going to have to turn it so I can't see what's inside. Here we are, and our first movie is... Oh, Whoa, I don't have that one. Flight. I was about to say, oh, this one's been sent to me before, but that was another one with Tom Hanks. This is the one with Denzel Washington, where he plays the pilot. Oh, we got a little problem there. Got a little bit of a dinged up case there. Nothing bad, I guess while I'm doing this, I should explain, if this is the first time that you've checked in on this series. I am part of a membership. I paid this membership. It's not a sponsorship. I'm not getting sponsored by Love Again Media. I heard about their product and what they do. So they do this with video games also, and I think just discs, but I could be wrong. Anyways, they're a service that goes through Amazon. So you can get on your Amazon app and you can sign up for a subscription. And there's different tiers, there's different things, like I said, video games, DVDs, Blu-rays. I don't believe there's 4K because this is all used media, so I don't know if there's a lot of people giving out their 4K just yet, but it does go up to Blu-rays. Now, my collection is primarily DVD. I do have some Blu-rays in there, mostly special editions, but I tend to just get like DVDs for what I consider like a normal movie. I don't need all the high definition and fancy bells and whistles. I just want to watch a movie. So most of my collection is DVDs, plus I've been collecting for a very long time. I bought my first, I should say I was given. It was a Christmas gift. But my first DVD player goes back to 1998. If that gives you an idea how long I've been collecting movies. And before that, I had a lot of VHS. So, anyways, Flight. Great film. If you're wondering, this is where Denzel Washington plays a pilot, and he is under the, I don't remember if he was under the influence when he did this, or if he was just coming off of a really bad bender. But the thing is that he had alcohol and drugs in his system, and he did some kind of cool maneuver, and he saved everybody on the plane, but he still was a pilot who was under the influence, and so there's a whole court case and blah blah blah. It's a pretty good freaking movie, all right? And then we also have, I'm going to turn this here because I can see him. Okay, 300, Rise, I'm trying to get it in the light, Rise of the Empire. This is the sequel. Now, I do have this one on DVD, so very happy to grab that one on Blu-ray. Oh, and as I was saying too, when it comes to Loved Again Media, there's a different tier system. Like I said, video games, Blu-rays, and so on. I'm paying after taxes around $27 and some change a month, but each one of these different like I said, tiers have different prices and so on and so forth. But you also get to choose like what genres you want. So the genres that I chose, because this is all completely random. I have no idea what's going to show up in these boxes, right? So this is something that I'm kind of testing out to see if it's good for people who are just getting into collecting media and they just want to get some numbers. They want to pad some numbers. So if this is a good thing for folks who maybe they're in a situation where they can't get out of the house and do a lot of shopping, going around to pawn shops and places like that to get the cheap movies, this is a service that I'm trying to find out if it's viable. And so far, so good, all right? You can go back and check out all of my unboxings. I've been doing this since, well, technically I signed up in January and I got my first box in February. So I've been doing this for a better part of the year right now. And as of, I have had some repeats and all because this is completely random, but it's gotten a lot better. In the beginning, I was getting a lot more repeats, and as this has gone on, I haven't got a lot of repeats in these boxes at all. All right, so let's find out what the next movie is. Here we go. We have, okay, now I remember this movie. I can't remember how it's pronounced. Asylum? Asylum? Is that right? It's like a Matt Damon movie. Yeah, Matt Damon, Jodie Foster. I remember this movie coming out, but I can't remember much about it. And this is, I just noticed this too. I hear the, oh no. I hate it when they fall off, but that's okay because this is the DVD. This is one of those duals. So I got DVD and a Blu-ray, and the one that fell off of its casing was the DVD. So the Blu-ray, let's check it out here, see if the Blu-ray is in good condition. How about that? It looks pretty good to me. Look at that. All right. Sometimes the cases could be a little grimy, but just some rubbing alcohol on a paper towel cleans these things up real nice. Now, I'm only supposed to get 10 Blu-rays in my set, but as of lately, they've been throwing in a few extras, so at the end of the video, we'll find out. And next up is, Faster. Faster. This is another one I'm not familiar with. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Sorry, I like to call you The Rock. The Rock and Billy Bob Thornton. Good cast. I don't know how I missed this one. All right, moving on. That's cool, though, because it's a movie I've never seen and I don't have. We have Fast and Furious 6, and I am just, you know what? Like I said, I do have, this is a good one. It's great, you know, to get a Fast and Furious movie. I do enjoy this franchise. It's a lot of fun, and I do think that if you're somebody, even though I have like the box set with all of the movies, they haven't sent me 6 yet, so that's cool. I'm gonna throw that right there. All right, Red. Okay, this is a fun movie, and I do have a DVD for it, but I do not have a Blu-ray, so I'm stoked about that. And this is the special edition. Awesome. So Red is based off of a Vertigo comic, I believe, and it tells the story of a group of retired special agents, right? And they're getting, if I remember correctly, they're like being hunted down or something like that. It's Bruce Willis, James, oh God, who's all in this? James McAvoy. Helen Mirren. I forgot Helen. I'm sorry. The Dame. Helen Mirren. All right, let's keep going here. Oh, protective stuff. We need our protective stuff. We don't want to keep everything safe. This one's sitting on the side. Let's see what we got here. Whoop! Hit one of my lights. Prometheus. Prometheus. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this movie. Charming Amy did enjoy it, so I'm sure she'll be happy to see that we have the Blu-ray. I do love me some Aliens. I want to throw that out there. I love Aliens, and then I don't know. The series has never been able to get on track with me. Once it gets to streaming, if you all remember back a while back when Alien Romulus came out, that was the day I broke my toe. So I wasn't able to go see that movie in theaters. Once it hits streaming, I'll check it out. And from what I've heard from folks, I'm probably going to like that one. So we'll see, right? But Prometheus, I'll just say for Charming Amy. But it's nice because, you know, it helps me complete the series because I don't have Prometheus. All right, so we got, okay, this one's pretty funny. Bad Teacher. I remember thinking this was pretty funny. All right, so Bad Teacher, Cameron Diaz, what's Justin Timberlake? I'm having a bad name day, aren't I? Justin Timberlake, they play teachers at a high school, and they're not very good. They're pretty bad teachers. They're not very nice teachers. And then, Blu-ray. Oh, okay, so this was, it just says, unrated Blu-ray. All right, DVD combo, but I did just get the Blu-ray, which, again, I'm only supposed to get the Blu-ray, so it's just a bonus if I get that DVD in there. So that's a fun one. We'll enjoy that one later. Whoop. This is one of my father's favorite movies. Steve McQueen. Bullet. Oh my gosh, I love this movie. This is one of my all-time favorite, just like driving action films. Steve McQueen, oh my goodness. And of course, the car. The car is also the star in this film. And you know what's awesome? This is like completely unopened and brand new in wrap. So look at that, see there? And the last time I got one of these, I was like, hey, let's open it up. I'm not gonna do that today, because sometimes when you get these, like they're all been sealed up for a really long time, the tape takes forever to get off of here, and it just causes it to be a big old freaking mess. But Steve McQueen Bullitt, that is awesome. Like, you never know what you're gonna get in these boxes. This is like Christmas every month for me. Oh, now you know what? That's kind of an, okay, the A-Team. Now, I enjoyed it. I was a huge fan of the A-Team when I was a kid. It was funny when we were on a little trip. Charming and Amy and I went to this antique mall, and it seemed like every other booth, there was a little, like, lap tray with the A-Team. Well, more importantly, you know, Mr. T. Because I pity the fool that doesn't buy a Mr. T lap tray. I had it. I did. I had a Mr. T lap tray when I was a kid. I had a Mr. T, and I also had a Masters of the Universe. All right, here we go. Wolverine Origins. Okay, now I'm not gonna say that I'm upset that I got a movie like this, but yeah, this isn't the best. This isn't the best movie in the world, to be perfectly honest. I had such freaking high hopes for this movie going into it. I love Wolverine, and I thought Hugh Jackman did an amazing job as Wolverine back in, well, he still is, right? But this goes way back when, and I just was going into this. I had the entire origin series, the comic book that told the story of, you know, Wolverine's origin and everything. I went into this with high hopes, thinking it was going to be based off of that absolutely wonderful comic book series. There was a couple moments that were from the comic book series. Not enough, all right? I don't know why, like, anybody in their right mind would also, like, sew up Deadpool's mouth so he can't talk, the Merc with the mouth. Let's take his mouth away. Now he's just the Merc. We have a gazillion of those. Way to go. This movie just, it was basically complete misinterpretation of the source material. But you know what? I might watch it on a goof. Who knows, right? Who knows? Every now and then, you're like, you know what? I want to watch a terrible movie. Let's watch Wolverine Origins. And then the other one, the sequel to this, the Wolverine, wasn't half bad, but I feel like it botched the ending. All right, moving on. What do we got? The Warrior. Okay, Tom Hardy. I have not seen this movie, but I am familiar with it. I remember people saying it was pretty dang good. So that's pretty awesome. This has been a nice little box so far. Been getting a lot of stuff that I don't have or I've never seen. So let's see what we got. We've got a couple more left. We have Bad Boys, and this makes me very happy. I have a funny story about the first Bad Boys film. Okay, so when the Bad Boys 4 came out recently, right? I wanted to do a ranking video, and I always like to sit down and watch the movies and everything like that. And so I was online and I saw used. I bought a copy of the entire collection, 1 through 3, on Blu-ray. Okay, it was a used copy. I understand that. But it only came with 2 and 3. So now I have Bad Boys. And what's great is I can just take this out of there and put it in any other case. And then I've got myself a new Blu-ray case in case I need it. Right there. Reuse, recycle, repurpose. Finally, Killers. I know nothing about this movie. I don't even know anything. I think I remember this movie. Okay, so we have Katherine Heigl and Ashton Kutcher. So let's just call the cast people who have pissed off their fans. All right? I don't know anything about this movie. Oh, Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck's on the back. All right, it redeemed itself. The man with the mustache. Okay, that's it, guys. We are down to the end there. Bottom of the bucket. That's all of our movies on this haul. Not a bad haul, if you ask me. There was some really good action this time around. So let's count them up to see if I got more than I paid for. Did I get more than I paid for? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everything else is gravy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 14 movies. 14 movies, folks, but I only paid for 10. I gotta say, I've been quite happy with the Loved Again media. I do have to say, now I do have a pretty good size collection, but I feel like if you're somebody who is starting out, who is just getting there, learning about collecting these big physical media collections, I still think this is a good service for you if you're not, if you don't have the ability to go out to pawn shops, thrift stores, antique malls, and so on to pick up your Blu-rays and DVDs and find them at a really cheap, reasonable price. This is definitely for you. If you are also someone, maybe you can't get out of the house, maybe you have a disability, maybe you have a phobia of leaving the house. This is, again, a really great service. And it's fun because each time you get a box, you have no idea what's in it. So there's a little bit of excitement each time. It kind of has like that hunting around for DVDs vibe to it. Well, all right, guys. Well, that's it. That's all I got. Into the box, into the video. Thanks again for checking out The Film Geek. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And if there's one more thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.